Hi, I'm Rocco, and this morning I'm going to show you my easy favorite Aeropress recipe. Anybody who uses an Aeropress knows there's no shortage of recipes for an Aeropress. But I've watched, I don't know, 100 probably videos on Aeropress, and I like this one the best. It's the easiest. It's not as precise as a lot of people would want, but it's perfect for me, and it's quick and easy. All right, first of all, I had already turned my water on to boil, and I'm letting it cool off a little bit. Ellen Adler, the fellow who invented the Aeropress, recommends that you don't use it off of an immediate boil. So he said, boil it, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then use it. So that's what we're going to do. So Aeropress, I get my filter, and what I've gotten the habit of doing is, even though I've never found a difference whether I put water in the filter or not, I never got no bad taste. So some people say that they have to do it that way, and it's fine. You know, I don't always do it. If I wasn't making this video, I probably wouldn't do it. But I wanted to show that. All right, so then we'll just dump that water out. And I don't heat my cup up very much because then I have to wait longer before I can start drinking my coffee because it's too hot to drink. Okay, so what we're going to do is first we're going to do 1 scoop of each of the coffees that I roasted, and don't tell anybody because I'll probably get some terrible people calling me and or sending me information saying, "You did what? You actually ground your coffee the night before instead of right before you used it?" Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. But in the morning when I get up, make my coffee, I want it to go as quick and as easy as possible. And honestly, if you can tell a difference between grinding this coffee the night before, grinding it right before you use it, you're the man. I can't tell a difference. All right, so we start off with 2 scoops. Like I said, it's pretty easy. I don't even measure them. I just do a nice heaping scoop. Well, let's put the filter on the Aeropress before we do that. And I grind it. I grind it the same for my mocha pot and for my Aeropress, which is probably another mortal sin. People like to do it a little finer for the mocha. I don't. All right, 1 nice heaping scoop. Get that out of the way. And I use 1 scoop of decaf and 1 scoop of the Indian Monsoon, which is a low acid coffee that is easier on my belly. All right, so we'll get another scoop here. Put that in. That's it. My coffee is measured. That was pretty simple. Okay, and we level it off. Why? It's what they tell you to do. I level it off. All right, we don't need to measure anything yet. You see these numbers here. You pour water in up to number 4, up to the top. And there's a good idea. Put it on top there. Water should be fine now. Temperature should be good. And we pour. And I try to get as much of the... And I poured up to 4, about 4. No big deal. Give it a couple stirs. I use that to catch it. Then I put this on. And then it sets for 2 minutes. You can use your phone. I use my timer on my oven. 2 minutes. You can see that a lot. But this is the milk I use. I always use milk. I don't drink black. I tried drinking it black because I thought that was the macho thing to do. But I don't like it black. I like it with some milk in it. So I'll get my oat milk. I like oat milk. I put my oat milk in there. Add 30 seconds. Let that heat up. That way when I pour my milk into my coffee, it doesn't get cold. You know, it makes it a perfect temperature to drink immediately. So now the milk is ready, and we still got 50 seconds or so left.
Wait for it.
And this uses a lot of coffee, but I like my coffee strong and dark. So I found out 2 heaping scoops is perfect. I love it.
Wait for it. Keep waiting.
3, 2, 1, 2 minutes. I do this like this because Ellen Adler, the man who invented the Aeropress, does it like this. It's like a perfect amount of pressure to put on it whenever you're brewing. And I like the ones like this. So we press down all the way till we get to the end. And we'll knock that on. And then we'll rinse this out in a minute. And then the only time I measure anything is right now. Put this on, period. And I put about 70, 75 grams of water in, depending on what kind of mood I'm in the morning for coffee. If I'm really in the mood for some dark, strong coffee, I'll put 50 grams in. No big deal. All right, so I come over here, get a spoon, get our preheated oat milk, dump it in, give it a little stir. That's good.